Hi, I'm Sherry Coleman-Collins, registered dietitian, nutritionist, and mom of one feisty toddler. I know that kids need to eat healthy foods in order to support their growing brains and bodies, but I also know how challenging it can be to get them to eat foods like that, like zucchini and squash and other vegetables. But what I've learned is that I can add them to foods that I know my kid will love, and then they'll eat them and they don't even know the difference. So today, let's make a delicious peanut butter veggie waffle. We'll start by incorporating the dry ingredients. So we'll add this flour. I've got white whole wheat flour, and to that we're gonna add a little all-purpose flour, lighten it up, as well as the leavening agents, the baking powder and baking soda, and then we'll add cinnamon and salt here. And then in a separate dish, we're gonna mix together the wet ingredients. So I've got the peanut butter here, which has been heated a little bit in order to make it just a little more pourable, and eggs, and you can beat those in advance or you can just add them like I did. And then we'll add the milk. And we're gonna mix it all together. We're gonna add a little bit of peanut oil as well. Peanut oil is a great ingredient. People don't always think about using in baking, but it actually adds some great peanut flavor, and it also is a heart-healthy oil. Once you've got that nice and smooth, we're gonna incorporate that into the dry ingredients. So you add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. You can mix it a little bit with the whisk, but we're gonna switch to the spatula for this last bit of mixing because you don't wanna overmix your batter with waffles or else they get tough. And that can happen with any waffle. The whole wheat waffles are a little more forgiving, which is nice. And the peanut butter adds a delicious smoothness. So once we get this mostly mixed together, you'll still have some white bits of flour, a little bit of lumps, that's okay. We're gonna incorporate in the vegetables. And in this case, I've got yellow squash and zucchini. I grate it so that they just kind of disappear into the waffle. And it makes it just this wonderful and delicious batter that is secretly really nutritious too. Now that you've got your batter all together, what we're gonna do is just add it to the waffle maker. And my waffle maker takes about 2/3 of a cup of batter. You'll wanna just see what yours takes. You don't want it to go all over the place, but you do wanna spread it out a little bit because this batter is a little thick. And by spreading it out, we can be sure that it doesn't spill. And this recipe makes about 5 to 6 waffles. My toddler will eat about half a waffle at a time. I keep some in the fridge and freeze the rest, and they heat up really well in the toaster. And you can see I've got some peanut butter on the side, and I love to top my waffles with peanut butter. It replaces maple syrup, which is high in sugar, and of course the peanut butter's not. So it adds protein, additional nutrients, and it just tastes great. So this is a dish that you can serve to your family for breakfast, lunch, or in my house, even for dinner, and they'll love it.